said that killing people will not stop them from doing other crime. How can that person kill anyone else?
No, I said that if there was a punishment to kill the people, crimes who kill another people, the crimes they would want to kill another people will kill them, because nothing can stop them. And the other sort of argument is that dose planted doesn't regulate the reduction of crime. 88% of the years that population is going to live. Thank you for attention. So good afternoon, dear judges, dear audience, dear spectators, dear opponents, dear timekeeper. So today we are discussing the topic which is about the capital punishment, and we are here to decide is it necessary or not in our society. So let me first start with counter-argumentation of everything that was said from the side opposition in this game. First of all, at the beginning of the game it was said, we cannot solve a problem until it touches us personally. So I hope that no one in this room ever had a situation when his friend, relative, someone from his surrounding was killed by a murderer. So how then can we decide on this topic when we don't know exactly what is it about? But our team had searched through the informative sources and found out that most of those people who were in such situation as described wanted those murderers to be punished at the highest level. Just imagine imagine a mother whose children was killed. She's crying. Her heart is just tearing apart. How do you think? Just putting that person who killed her children in that 3-room flat with TV, with gym is the good solution? No, of course, nobody will accept this. It's unhumane to those people who were just suffering of those because of that crime. So then our opponent said that death penalty provides such a politics that criminals have nothing to lose. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a single life. There is no another. Life is something that is not, it's something that you have to save for your own. It's nothing to lose. So life is very important, and our team is completely sure that such politic of providing capital punishment will, vice versa, it will stop criminals from doing the crimes because they will be afraid of something that awaits for them. Let me also add that our opponents didn't have appropriate criteria and didn't say if they agree or disagree with our definitions. That wasn't all from the side of opposition today. So then, let's now think logically. If they say that it's not moral to those criminals to just put death penalty, so let's now think about this. Is it moral? Is it humane according to those people who are just surrounding us, put them in those risks of being killed by those reckless murderers? Is it, dear audience? Is it? No, of course. So that is why we cannot think like our opponents present us the way. So then there was also an argument where our opponents presented information about that was killed a lot of many innocent people. Here the problem lies is not in the capital punishment, but in the way of judgment. How is it judged? So firstly we should think that everything is checked, everything is proved, it is spent with... Yes.
I think that judges always can say truth.
They are to do this because they also said that they will, because they are in order, also are under the law. So if they do something wrong, they also break the law. So that is why they should do everything correct, and everything that they solve on is their solution is just made on those investigation information. If you if like our opponents would like to save the life of those murderers, reckless criminals, so don't you think that they will just kill more innocent people that if it would be a mistake of a judge? Yes, it will be more innocent people if we just let criminals go away and do everything that they want. These people are sick people, and they will not stop until they will on themselves see what happens when one person kills another. So also our opponent think that death penalty is simply just killing of people. No, it's not. It's not just when doctors put an injection to those murderers and everything happens, and that's all. So death penalty is also an example to other criminals what can happen for them to stop committing crime. That is a real education, not just being in prison, because as we can see, a 3-room flat is not a place where you can think about what you have done wrong. So, and here also, a moment. So, also our opponent said that we as our team thinks we should close the prisons and kill all the prisoners. No. At the beginning of the game, our first speaker presented us information that only those serial criminals, murderers of policemen should be justified in this way. We do not want to kill everyone who is alive. That is unhumanic as we think. We just want to put this kind of judgment to those who do not deserve to live. And also our opponents present us information that prisons are working good in our country. And is it a good work of prisons when there was more than 30 escapes in 2012? That will dramatically increase the risk of committing another crime. So thinking that prisons are ideal places for those prisoners, for those murderers to live in is irrelevant. So now let's come back to our team line. We presented in our today's game 3 strong arguments to prove that capital punishment should be provided. So these arguments are, first of all, financial aspect, where our team presented us information that this money which are spent to those prisoners can be spent to another spheres of life, like education of children, like medical sphere. So the second argument is a potential threat for society, where we where I by myself presented information about the escapes and putting the lives of innocent people under the risk. And the third argument is preventing committing crimes as a result of revenge. And here our second speaker also said a lot of information that this will provide just stop people from doing a revenge, from doing another crime. This will be done as it should be, not just acting blind for, just justice, which people always see. So that is all. All of our arguments prove the single aim that we're trying to achieve is prosperity, welfare, and the safety was the most important part of our citizens, of our state. Thank you for attention.
My name is Van Suvan, and now I would like to give arguments of our opponent team. They said that life is very important. So do you think that criminals don't want their life? They don't want to live? They want to live. And our second speaker said that more than 50% want to go to freedom, and it was counted that a lot of prisoners after the prison, not all of them of course, but much of them don't go again on the streets and kill and just work as they worked normal people. For example, there was a man in the USA who went to the prison Alcatraz, and after 4 years sitting in Alcatraz, he escaped from that, and then
so if you say that those prisoners want to save their life, why then they take the life of another human?
I agree with you, but as I said again, our second speaker, most of them aren't educated, and they made a mistake, and all of us can make mistakes. Yes, of course, that mistakes are big, but what can they do? Okay, but when I'll continue. When this person escaped from Alcatraz, he went to another country and became a famous writer. Also, you said, no, thank you. I spent money for good things. And do you know from where that money comes? It comes from, yes, it comes from us. We pay it in Texas. And do you know that a lot of taxes are going to the wallet of different politicians? And if you want to say that this money shouldn't come to the people who are in the prison, so why don't politicians just put that money in their wallet? Also, you said that you don't know, no thank you, can it be true or not, about the motivation like death punishment. You are not sure because more than 50% just come from the prisons, and they are now just normal people. They don't make crimes now. And you said that you think that judges are always true. So do you think that the judge who sent for 24 years in such a beautiful place, no thank you, for such beautiful place, that man about what you're speaking is true? I don't think so. And maybe too, no thank you. And also, it is cruel to just send them. So, as you said, prisons are very kind to these people. But do you know that there was a prison made by George Bush that was so strict that prisoners from there just go and work, and after the work, after the hard work, they were beaten and they were hit, and then when they are nearly killed, they go and again work, and they have a few hours to sleep. No, thank you. And now I would like to say our arguments. Does it say anything to you? It's a Soviet man, Russian man, yes please, and it's China man. Our second speaker said about China reparations. But do you know from where they came? They came from the Soviet Union. In Soviet Union, a lot of people are dead after the reparations. And were they true? They weren't true. These people weren't criminals, and they died because the government they were among them is Osip Mandelstam, Václav Dvoretsky, Dmitry Sergeyevich Likhachev, and in the army there were the best commanders who were shooted in the Stalin operations. No, thank you. Among them, true marshals, Trugachev and Yegorov, 19 commandants, and 5 flagmans of the chief commanders. No, thank you. And now I will say another second argument. The scientists agree by an overwhelming majority that the death penalty has no different effect. There is a statistic that For example, in a year, there is 88.2% out of authors who debated to this topic said this statistic, and so this one. Only 9.2%. No, thank you. Only 9.2% of people through the 10 years did crimes for the death punishment, and 8.3% didn't do the same crime in the countries where the punishment isn't in the law. No, thank you. And the last argument is following the relevance of a new study published in the journal Adolescent Health, considering the failure of difference in drug use. Medical experts commented the difference also fails in the area of capital punishment. It's very clear that differences are not affected in the area of capital punishment, said Dr. John Gronover, in a social preference of surgeon in Ohio State University College of Medicine and Public Health. Also, they expect yes, please.
So let's go back to the Soviet Union. We didn't tell anything about killing the poets or any political repression. So we just talked about putting the death sentence according to those serial murders and the murders of policemen, etc. We didn't say a word about poets. So,
do you think that the government isn't a judge? The government is the same judge as the judge in the court. So they were after the cruel and not correctly judging. Your studying Dr. Adelia Award is a professor of medical at the Oregon Health and Science University. She examined the different impacts of random drug understanding in high school athletics. And more than 1,000 people for 20 years were killed because of the punishment in the countries like Union Arabian Emirates and others like China and Turkey. Thank you for your attention.
Of our debates, I want to say one citate of Lao Tzu. The cruel law make cruel people. Cruel people make cruel law. And we try to debate on the theme about criminal punishment, about that the people make what macros they make killing by the law. We're playing with the criterion of our opposite team, and I want to tell, and we want to tell that it on the laws of the debate to lay on the one's criteria. Assume knowledge of the facts presently available regarding capital punishment. The average citizen involved, in our opinion, finds shocking to this concept of sense justice. For these reasons alone, capital punishment cannot stand. It said as I will return to our case. We have three arguments. First of that the judgments can be born. Second, that crimes want to go into the freedom and they want to end there before criminal life. And the third was that it isn't humane to kill another people, even they make their mistakes. Our opponents' arguments was that they spend money for those things, but they do from country. The second argument was that crime ought to be pledged professional treat to society. And the third argument was a result of the revenge. People support this quantity want to revenge. We playing as this game. I want to say thank you to the team of our opponents for this game. And I want to say thank you to my team and my teammates, because I think this debate was interesting to you, dear ladies and gentlemen, and it was some kind of the game what you want. Thank you very much.
I hope that no one here would disagree with the fact that justice is above everything. So, starting my reply speech, I would like to announce that first of all, our opponents, they a bit confused the motion. They started to talk about the political repressions made in the times of the Soviet Union, and our first speaker said our definition, what do we mean by that death penalty? And actually they ignored that, and so we hope that they agreed that. And after that they played just another topic. So, we were not talking about political repressions, and those political repressions, which were actually an example of our opponent's team, they have no any relevance to our team, to our definition, to our today's debate. So, talking about the clash points, our opponent said that, quotation, everybody can make a mistake. Do you think it's okay to let people, to let those criminals, to let those murderers make a mistake? No, we don't think so. And what's better, to let those people make a mistake, and after that mistake, how many mistakes can make a single person? How many? Okay, we agree, one mistake, but not 77 in the 1 hour as it was in the case of the grave. And after that, during the sentence, he told that he was absolutely normal at the time he was killing those innocent people. It's a bit inhumane, don't you think so? So, and also the first point about taxes. The third speaker of the opposition team said that some of the money that we pay with the taxes, some of that money are going to the pocket of our politicians. But what would you prefer, to pay money and those money that you are paying with the taxes to go to the pocket of a person who is doing something for the political, who is doing something for the government, who is doing something for the state, or you would like to provide the life of a murderer who killed millions and thousands of people, dear ladies and gentlemen. So, and also there was a clash point about from the opposition team, and I don't remember, the second or third speaker said that every person wants to be free. Yes, everybody wants to be free, but in order to be free, you have to deserve this freedom. You cannot just kill a person and think, I want to be free, please let me out. And it's not okay, dear ladies and gentlemen. You are not given the right to kill people and after that being in freedom because you just want freedom. Everybody wants freedom. Everybody wants something. And if you would do everything that everyone wants, it would be a house. Somebody wants to kill people. How can we let them do that? So, also, the main clash point of our today's game was about the Breivik, and the first speech of our first speakers started from the describing of the facilities, of the options that Breivik is living in. And then our opponents, I think they just misunderstood us. And I don't think that it would be a good punishment to let a 33-year-old person to live in a 3-room apartment and to live there for 21 years with a bathroom, with a great bathroom, it's even bigger than I can imagine. I saw photos, we all saw photos, and you can just surf the internet. There is a free computer, there is everything that he wants. And do you think it's okay to let that person to live like that? So, dear ladies and gentlemen, I for an eye and life for a life.
Thank you very much, all the participants and all the debaters. So I think the judges will make their decisions now. And shall we announce the decision of the judges immediately? Declare the winner?
Nice.
Great.
It's a secret competition. You shouldn't do that.
Dream decks. Proposition. Negative side. Positive side. Positive side. Affirmative side. Dream decks. Thank you very much. Such a brilliant game. Thank you for coming. Ceremony will be in how much was that? What was it? The half past.
Nice, these together, let's make some photos together.
Sure.